Hello, I'm Mick Scarsbrook, and for years I've been doing all sorts of promotion films for tourism and environmental awareness. Recently I decided to upgrade all my gear from the normal 1080 stuff, which I used to use the little Panasonic's cameras, which is what I'm filming with today, but I want to go up to the 4K versions of everything. So I chose 4 cameras, well I actually chose 5 cameras. I chose the G7, the Panasonic G7, going to the Micro Four Thirds. I picked this one out, which is the bridge camera, which is actually the FZ 2000 or 2500 in America. Then onto a Sony, which is the Sony AX53, and the Panasonic 4K, which is basically the 4K version of what I'm using today. So anyway, I went out to Malta, shot some video with all of them, and I'll show you a few clips now. Oh, by the way, petrol, if you want petrol, it's only open like on weekdays, not Saturdays and Sundays. Wherever you decide to go in Valletta, you'll find there's lots of steps. I mean, lots of steps. And the second one, it's really big, isn't it? From all my use of these cameras, I had the G7 and this is the G80, and I've actually sold the G7 because the G80 is so much better with the stabilization, and it's just a bit nicer camera altogether with the 1260 lens on it. Absolutely amazing for night shots, dark environments, inside churches. This is the top-notch camera out of all of the cameras. So for that sort of thing, and the picture quality, absolutely amazing. The Sony AX53 is more of a point and shoot camera, which is, it's great. You know, it's great for blogging, vlogging rather, and you can switch it on basically and film anything that you see, and you can get pretty much a perfect quality video from that without messing about too much with the camera. And the 4K quality is great, but the most amazing thing about this camera, which puts it aside from all the others, is the little lens inside as a 5-axis gimbal, and it is the best out of all the stabilizations I've used. It's pretty much similar to a glide cam, to be honest. So for a point and shoot camera, the settings, you can't get perfect manual on it, but there are some manual adjustments on it. But it records in 100 bits as well, and its record quality is, you know, superb. This is an absolute top-notch camera. This is by far my favorite. If I was going to go on any shoot, I'd take this one with me. This is the FZ 2000. Now, it's a bridge camera. It's got an absolutely huge lens on it, and it is a bit of a beast of a camera, but the video quality is easily as good as this the G80, and it must be pretty comparable, I would imagine, to the GH4 and close on the GH5. The lens is superb. It's pretty good in you know, night shots as well, in dark environments, and it's got inbuilt ND filters on the side. It's got slow motion. Well, it's actually got variable motion, so you can film it in 1080. You can actually film in anything from, I think it's 10 or 12 frames per second up to 120 frames a second. So and the lens, when you adjust the focal, the zoom or the focal length, nothing moves, so the lens stays stationary, which is great. So if I switch it off, you see it goes back in. So this is an absolute beast. Also, if you record externally with an external recorder, you can actually get 422 color rendering with this, which is like top-notch broadcast. So that is an incredible, for the price, incredible camera. The Panasonic 4K, the lightest out of all of them, and quite cheaply made. It's a cheap plastic, it's very light, it's great for a boom or putting it on a selfie sort of stick. But I don't know, the quality's good. Video's good. The stability is not as good as this one, but you can get full manual on it. It doesn't have a focus ring like the AX53. It's only got this little tiny thing for focusing in manual, but it's a pretty good point and shoot camera. So for the price, amazing. This is the HC VX F990, and of course they've all got Wi-Fi. They all work with your mobile phones. So I was supposed to choose 2 cameras out of these when I got them all off eBay. I bought them all secondhand, but I can't really choose between them. In fact, I'm trying to keep them all because they've all got their own little benefits, which I love. Obviously, it's a bit much to carry around in, you know, whenever you're going on a shoot. But if I was to choose one, if I was just going to go out with a family, or I might be going somewhere and I want to point and shoot, I haven't got time to mess about, I'd probably pick the Sony AX53. Because of the stabilization, don't hardly need a tripod. It's brilliant. If I was going out on an evening shoot, or somewhere like inside a museum where it might be a bit dark and I might need a little bit of a focal thing, I'd go for this one. I'd go for the G80 with the 1260 lens, which is the kit lens on the G80. As a total all-rounder and top quality pro piece of kit, I'd go for this one. This is the, you know, the FZ 2000, and it's great for vlogging as well, because again it's got the flip round screen. It's got an incredible EV, you know, inside. It is a beautiful picture inside the eyepiece. Yeah. So, and then want to just throw in your bag that's light and easy to hike with, yeah, this one, the Panasonic one. So they're all good cameras, but I think I can't choose. You choose. You choose. That's the best thing. Definitely sell your G7 and get the G80, because that is for the extra sort of £100 second hand. That's a huge jump up. The Sony, you know, if it was a bit more manual, adjustable, it would be good. But it's got other settings on it as well. One of the features I like about this, which is amazing, is it's got an automatic zoom. So you just press the button on the side and it starts to zoom in slowly, and you can adjust that as well. And also it gives you time to actually run round and actually get in the picture, and it will stay focused on you as well for the full length of the zoom. So obviously all the settings on these two Panasonic cameras, all the settings are relocatable. So if I wanted the zoom button to be here at the back, I can have it. If I want the ISO to be on the top, I can have it on the top. If I want the adjustments on the wheels, front and back, if I want them to alter the aperture or the shutter speed, I can adjust. I can put them like that. You know, they're totally adjustable, which is amazing. So all I can say is you choose. All right. I'm struggling with the fact that I'm supposed to sell 2 of these at least, but I'm going to try and keep them all. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Press the subscribe button now, and because I'm going to do lots of videos of these, and I'll also be giving a film about Malta. I'll be doing a film about Madeira soon too, and then I go to Turkey, and I'm going to be filming all around Turkey. So if you want to see some of my future stuff, subscribe. Thanks for watching.